Here for game 2 of day 2 in the Nixa Invitational tournament. The starters in blue for Francis Howell Central: 11 Riley Henderson, number 20 Sam Taylor, 23 Eddie Henderson, 32 Jayla Robinson, and 33 Hannah Halterman. And then your starters in white: 14 Skylar Kraft, 21 Mia Panton, 24 Aubrey Kieran, 25 Olivia Wagner, and 35 Olivia Barnett. Central start with the ball here. Ball dropped down into the paint, shots up, and it's good. The rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Mia Patton will bring it up. She kicks it to the corner, and Central gets the trap early and a turnover. And there Riley Henderson's called for a carry. You've got Eliza Barnett passing in for the Bulldogs, going to Mia Panton, bringing it up. Bulldogs swinging the ball around the court to the corner. Shots up, just off front rim. Rebound goes back to the Bulldogs, foul. And that'll be Olivia Wagner going to the line.
That's called a lady Spartan, number 20, Sam Taylor, her first personal foul, first team foul for Francis Howell.
First shot's up and good. Taking a look at these teams, Cape Notre Dame lost to Nixa yesterday, and then Central taking a loss to Elias Catholic in a great game last night. Second shot's up and in. Central's gonna bring the ball up now, hoping to get something started early. Bulldogs coming in with the trap. Central's looking for something here. Ball goes down into the paint, shots up, just off. Bulldogs with the rebound, and they'll bring it up. Bulldogs start with the ball here. Bulldogs are spacing the floor well, passing it around. Ball's tipped there. Ball's down to the corner. The Bulldogs again spacing the floor really well. Shots up, just off front rim. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs, and it's in. Eliza Barnett going to the line.
Foul's called on Spartans, number 20, Sam Taylor, her second personal foul, second team foul for Francis Howell Central.
Eliza Barnett cannot turn it into a three-point play. Down comes Central. Goes to the Bulldogs, and it's in. Riley Henderson with it now. And if we take a look at Central, Riley Henderson last night was making 3 after 3 in the first half. We'll look to see if she can take over again. Ball goes down to the corner, looking for some help. Ball's back into the paint, and it's off again. The Bulldogs here are still yet to score in the first 2 minutes of this game, Troy.
Yeah, very slow game so far, in my opinion. Lots of shots going up, but none sinking. And right there, we see Olivia and Wagner sink that 3.
And the Notre Dame and the Francis Howell Spartans are just looking to get something started, looking to get a boost of offense to get them back. 3's up, and it's in. Sam Taylor with that 3 there. Bulldogs bringing up the ball. Ball's down. Skip pass. Shots up and in. That's Mia Patton.
And that's a great job by the Bulldogs right there, noticing that Central's in zone. In a pass across court like that, the defense just can't get there quick enough and gives a nice open 3 look.
Yeah, and like you said, when you're in zone, it's a little bit harder to cover the whole floor. It's a little bit harder because you have to move on a string. You have to follow the ball. And so there, the Bulldogs are able to capitalize and torch the Spartans from the 3-point line early.
Kind of said it better myself.
And that is, I actually like that timeout right there by Coach Leak, because she kind of just felt that her girls were losing momentum. She needs to stop Notre Dame's momentum as well. And so they're going to look to get something started here. Ball to the top of the key. Central now. Ball goes back into the paint. Kicked out, and that's going to be a jump ball. That ball's going to go to Cape Notre Dame. What I've seen so far this game is the Bulldogs looking to take over on defense, looking for traps, looking for turnovers early. Ball to wing now. Kraft looking to work here. Pass to the wing, back to Kraft. Into the corner. And that shot's up mid-range. And she gets it to sink. Mia Patton already with 5 points in the first quarter. And that shot's up. And another 3-pointer. It looks like Central's going to look for some easy feet-planted 3s right here. That, I feel like that's what's going to get them back into this game. Let's see if they can get it done. Kraft now working. Bulldogs again spacing the floor really well. Looking for something here. Gets it to Wagner. Back out to the corner. Bulldogs swinging it. And that ball's passed in right into Eliza Barnett. The Spartans bringing up the ball now. Up to the wing. Henderson passes it inside. Kick back out, another 3-pointer, and that's just off. Kicks out. Henderson now. 3-pointers just long. And it looks like right now that the Spartans' confidence from the 3-point line is slowly dwindling as they can't get those 2 to go.
And welcome to the floor for the Lady Spartans, number 3, Reese McDevitt. Number 30.
Coach Leak looking to switch it up here. She will bring in Hannah Halterman again, and then she will bring in Reese McDevitt. Pass in. Ooh, and the block by Olivia Wagner there.
And I don't know how I feel about that shot selection. You had 2 or 3 other teammates sitting on the three-point line wide open, and you need some points here. You're down by 10. I think you need to kick that out for an open 3 instead of getting a contested shot in the paint.
Definitely, and it looked like when that ball went into the paint, the Bulldogs had at least 2 defenders on her. I think that's going to kind of be a point of emphasis. Don't give up any easy points in the paint. I know it sounds cliche, but it works.
That's a great trap by the Lady Bulldogs, and they will get the jump ball.
It'll stay with the Lady Spartans here. It'll be Hannah Halterman passing it in. Bulldogs in kind of a press here, and it seems to be working. The Spartans are a little shaken up, can't get much to go right now.
And it looks like the Bulldogs are in a 2-3 type zone, and it's just locking down Francis Howell Central right now.
Yeah, they're going in a 2-3 zone, but then also trapping within it. It's just hard to get anything going there.
Especially when the 3-2 zone consists of Eliza Barnett down in the paint. She towers over most of the players on the court. So it's kind of hard to drive in and try to get a contested layup when she's there to block it every time.
Yes, and if you take a look at most of the Bulldogs out on the floor right now, they're girls with long wingspans, lengthy. Makes it harder to pass there. We'll see Kraft passing it in for the Bulldogs now. Ball to the top of the key, back to Kraft. She passes it inside, and that ball is up and in. Eliza Barnett now.
Eliza Barnett now at 8 points on the night.
Yeah, and a block by the Bulldogs again.
Great defense by Maddie Erbs right there to cause the turnover.
Very great defense. And now Kraft looking to work at the top of the key. The Bulldogs again spacing the floor well, passing it around, swinging it to the corner. And then Mandy Erbs, she gets it to go. She had an open look the first time, hesitated a little bit, gets it back and fires it right up.
That's good karma right there. Made a great defensive play down the other side of the court for them to get the ball, and then gets a wide open 3 look and sinks it.
And then right there, Addie Henderson with the answer, drills a 3 early in the shot clock, wasted no time on that one.
That's her second 3 on the game.
Bulldogs now probably looking to go 2 for 1, but a turnover. Central on the fast break, miss and foul. That'll send Hannah Halterman to the line. Hannah Halterman here. We'll see what she can do at the line. Hopefully she'll be able to cut the lead down a little bit. Maybe give her team a little bit of a boost. That shot's up and in.
First personal foul to line shoot 2. For the Spartans, number 33, Hannah.
And Troy, I know it's been talked about a decent amount throughout the tournament. What do you think about the shot clock being implemented this year?
I actually personally really like the shot clock implement. It causes teams to try to score the basketball. Like, you see higher scoring games because you can't just kind of hold on, take your time, and get an easy shot after a lot of passing. And it definitely gives the defense a break because the offense can only have the ball for 35 seconds, I believe.
Yes, unless there's a foul or it hits the rim, 35 seconds is the shot clock.
Correct. So I really like the implement of that rule, and I think it just makes the game more entertaining and speeds it up for sure.
Definitely. That shot's off from the corner. The ball goes to the Bulldogs. I do like that, especially in late game situations. It makes the team think about their shots. It doesn't allow them to hold the ball for minutes at a time, as we've seen in the past. And like you said, just speeds the game up. 2 seconds left. Shots up. And just off. I thought that one was going to fall for me at that. And End of the second quarter, Cape Notre Dame up 23-11 on Central. We'll be right back after this break.
Our Best Bank believes in the power of serving others. That's why we're committed to supporting those who serve our communities. We believe that all communities deserve a financial partner who cares. Our Best. We believe.
Second quarter of this game. Cape Notre Dame will start with the ball here. Mia Patton driving in. She's going to get tagged for the travel there. It looks like right now Mia Patton is just trying to do a little bit too much on the offensive side of the ball right now. Troy, what do you think?
Yeah, I think they just need to slow down and work as a team, and they'll ultimately get others open to potentially get some points on the board.
And you're right there, that is a great bucket by Jayla Robinson. Bulldogs bringing it up now, that's Skylar Kraft. The wing, swinging it around again. Back inside to Barnett. And then Central's able to save it there. Maybe looking to catch on some momentum here. To the wing, back in. The ball's knocked around. Not sure what the call was there. It looked like it was a push.
And there we see Eliza Barnett in the paint. The pass across the paint is most likely going to be tipped by her. She has a really good wingspan to be in the paint, and it's going to be hard to get a pass through the paint or into the paint or a shot up in the paint with Barnett down there.
Yes, and right there as you saw in that last replay, you could just see that little bit of pressure on the backside from Addie Anderson. That's going to get called every time. Bulldogs looking to pass it around here. Almost an offensive error by Kraft there. Able to recover. Shot is up and just off. Looks like they're going to call him over the back there. The ball stay with the Bulldogs. Kraft passing it in. Right here, I think I would look for a play to Eliza Barnett. She's just too tall and lengthy. I don't think anyone can get to her shot right now.
She was being double teamed on the inbound because the person face guarding the inbounder didn't face guard and decided to double team her in the paint.
Kraft shot is just off there. Lady Spartans bringing up the ball now to the wing. Shot's up, and you cannot leave her open. That shot is in for Addie Henderson. Bank is open.
I hope you guys saw her reaction on that shot. She did not like it, but it went in. Yeah. Put her hand over her mouth like that. It was a really bad shot, but just banked right in.
And in. That shot's just off. Barnett gets the rebound. Can't get it to go. Henderson thought about that one there. Decides to pass it off back in. Great pass there. That comes Jayla Robinson. She gets it to go.
It's a great job on Robertson's part. She had Kieran on her, and she has a little height on her, so just makes an easy shot.
Wagner driving in now, fouled. She'll go to the line. Wagner now at the line. So see if she can get these ones to fall. Wagner's at 5 points. She had a big 3 to start out this game, and that one's in.
And Central is kind of coming back in this game. They were down by quite a few, and it's 6 now, but still, that's not a bad gap compared to what it was.
Yes, they were down by 10, more than 10 to start that quarter. They've cut it down very respectably. They're not going to go down easily in this game. Well, they try to get it out to Kraft. No look there. Central bringing up the ball. And another 3 ball. Again, you cannot leave her open. Addie Henderson with another 3-point shot to take the lead down to 3.
I mean, that is unbelievable. 4 3-pointers so far in this game. We still got 5 minutes left in the first half. She's at 12 points. So I'm interested to see how long she can go with all these 3-pointers just dropping after one after another. Even though one wasn't so pretty, all the others have been nothing but net.
Yeah, and I wonder if that timeout called by Coach Bowler there was to make a defensive adjustment.
I think it was because he actually, from where he's standing right now, he pointed at his feet and was like, you guys have to guard her from right here. Notice telling the team that the Bulldogs need to step up on her. She's gonna shoot from a good 2 feet behind the 3-point line. She's a shooter. She can shoot from deep. So you have to guard her like she is gonna make every one of those threes.
Yeah, and I'm wondering for her right now if she will shoot even over the defense, because that bucket has to look as wide as can be right now. Ball goes to the corner, back to Kraft. Bulldogs with some good ball movement here. Gets it in, fouled. That'll send Barnett to the line.
And it looked like there was a lot of contact right there between Barnett and Halterman, even before the pass was trying to come. You can see on this replay that they were kind of fighting around with each other. And then Barnett, just with the height and the wingspan, takes that ball in and gets an and, or not and one. She gets free throws off a missed shot.
And the first one will fall for Barnett. Barnett, if she makes this one, she'll be the first Bulldog to go into double digits, and she does. Nothing but net. Beautiful shot there. Bulldogs still playing very aggressive on defense, but that might come to their expense here. No, it will not. And it'll go to the Bulldogs.
You could see right there, Sam Taylor feeling the presence of Barnett in the paint. She tried to make it a little more fancy than you normally would, just afraid Barnett would be there to swat it away. Yeah, and that really made a difference in her shot.
With Barnett's height and wingspan, it's almost like you have to do a little bit more to get it over her arms. And then another shot from that left wing, just off. Barnett gets it. She's looking. She gets it to Kraft. Kraft goes down. Looked like a lot of contact. They'll play on. And to Henderson. Shots up. And what a block by Olivia Wagner there. I believe that's her second block of the game. Can't go coast to coast there. Central bringing it back up. Both will not go.
Fast break after fast break. One needs to capitalize. And this might be it for Central because, or Notre Dame, because the Bulldogs fouled them.
Yeah, and it looks like on the fast breaks, these teams are just going a little bit too fast. They're getting a little bit out of control. And they're not able to get a shot to go because they're not able to get a pass out. We'll see from the inbound here. Right now, I would probably, at this point in the game, and with the state that we're in, I would probably look to Addie Henderson again on that left wing.
I mean, I'm kind of surprised they're not trying to, like, force the ball to her at this point, just because she's the hot hand right now. But they're being really aggressive in the paint, and this time it paid off with 2 free throws.
Yeah, that one will be called on Eliza Marquez there for the undercut on the shot. Robinson can't get the first one to go. Second one will be up in a second. Jayla Robinson, from what I've seen throughout yesterday and today's game, she is a gritty player. She is willing to get dirty on the boards, and I respect that. And here she is with her second free throw shot. It is up and off the back of the rim. And like we said, Addie Henderson there doesn't put that shot up. And the Bulldogs, like you mentioned earlier, are defending her from right outside of that rim.
Yeah, Skylar Kraft is the one guarding Addie Henderson, getting way out there past the three-point line. I feel like that gets some separation for other players, like they're in the paint. And definitely Henderson's shot ability is making open shots for others.
And that shot is in by Olivia Wagner. The bank is open right now.
We've seen 2 or 3 threes from her.
That would be her.
Playing down in the post as a center, you don't really expect.
No, but if you look at the size that the Bulldogs have, they have a lot of very tall players right now, and I feel like that's helping them out a lot. The ball swung out. Again, the Bulldogs looking to space the floor really well, with Barnett on the inside looking to take over. Ball tipped around, and they'll call a foul there. Addie Henderson coming up with that steal. It looks like Addie Henderson is playing with a lot of fire right now. Looks like she's playing with a chip on her shoulder, wanting something to prove. Central bringing up the ball now. Ball's kicked out. Trying to get it to that wing again. And then right there, Hannah Halterman will just throw it off the Bulldog defender out of bounds, saving her from a turnover. And it looks like maybe that might have touched Halterman again after she threw it off of her defender. Nonetheless, it'll stay Bulldogs. It stayed the Spartans' ball. You'll say the Spartans' ball again on the jump ball. Central Lady Spartans bringing up the ball now. And I'm surprised I haven't seen Riley Henderson take as many shots as she did yesterday. She was on fire. But right there, Jayla Robinson wide open in the paint. You can't leave her open from 2 feet out. Spartans here in the 2-3 zone still. Probably looking up at the scoreboard now. It is only a 2-point game. Central is looking to take over.
I mean, Central has been really aggressive throughout this second part of the second period. They've been really aggressive in the paint, got a few free throws to fall, and then there really hasn't been much from the 3 from Central in the second part of this second period. It's been all in the paint, which is not what you'd think, just because Barnett and Wagner are down in the paint for the Bulldogs on defense.
And that does bring in a little intimidation factor, but it looks like Central is unfazed by that. They're going to take it straight into the heart of the defense and make them work to guard their rim. Drives in here by Wagner. Shots off. Ball's tipped around, and that will probably be off Jayla Robinson there. It'll stay Bulldogs ball. Mia Hampton checking back in along with Eliza Barnett. Probably looking to go with a little bit of length here to guard against a last-second shot.
I'm surprised Robinson isn't guarding Barnett, but it worked out.
Bulldogs bringing up the ball. Henderson swinging it to the wing, and the Bulldogs with a great closeout there.
Very aggressive defense by the Bulldogs, and looks like Eloisa Marquez.
Like you said, very aggressive defense. That goes to their expense there with the foul. That'll send Anna Halterman to the line for 2.
That is actually Marquez's 3rd foul of the game already. That is something you don't want to see before the first half is even ended.
And especially with high school, if you have 5 fouls, you're out of the, you foul out.
And you see Marquez check out now.
And she's over halfway now, and her coach will definitely have to sit her, and they'll have to limit her aggressiveness on the defensive end throughout the rest of this game, which could hurt the Bulldogs. Tie game here. Central has crawled their way back into it, mainly through their paint presence on the offensive end and their great defensive determination. Barnett loses the ball. Central bring it up.
That's actually a great pass if Barnett could have held on to it.
Central swinging it around now. Shot is up, and that is in. Jayla Robinson now. Again.
5'9" Jayla Robinson is dominating the paint on the offensive side in this last few seconds of this first half.
And that'll put her even with Addie Henderson in points. 12 each. An impressive.
5 seconds left. Bulldogs looking to take the last shot. 2. Deep 3 is no good. Fell way short of the basket. I think there could have been a better shot selection or call a timeout and run a play in those last few seconds. Because just dribbling around and then her taking a good 4 feet back from the 3-point line shot is, I just don't think is your best shot.
Definitely, and looking at it now, all the momentum is with Central Lady Spartans right now. They have crawled their way back into this game from the help of Addie Henderson and Jayla Robinson. Stay tuned, we'll be right back for the second half. Welcome back in. We're just about to start the second half of day 2, game 2 in the Nixa Invitational Tournament. Francis Howell Central, Cape Notre Dame. Central's up 31-29 after being down by over 10 points at the start of the second quarter. And so with that comeback in the second quarter, Troy, what are you expecting to see out of this? Of the Central Spartans?
I'm expecting Central to come out hot, and I think we're going to see a lot more of Addie Henderson this half, because after making 4 consecutive threes in the first half, I think they're now more worried about Jayla Robinson in the paint, who then has 12 consecutive points in the paint. I'm almost positive they all came from the paint. So having to guard one really good three-point shooter and one really good in the paint, that's going to either lead others to get open or those two that just keep excelling where they're doing good at. So I'm really interested to see how the Bulldogs play defense here in this second half, with both of these, Robinson and Henderson, doing a great job on the offensive side of things.
And then with that, he's mentioning them having to worry about Addie Henderson and Jayla Robinson so much. I think it'll open up an opportunity for Riley Henderson to then come into the game and take over, as she did last night. Olivia Wagner now going to the line. She had 2 big threes in the first half, and kind of unexpected. At first glance, you wouldn't expect her to be very much of a shooter, but after taking a look at her form, it's not a surprise at all. She seems to be very comfortable from out there, very comfortable at the line, even though she does miss that one. Second shot is up and in.
We see the Bulldogs coming out of full court press.
Yep. Much like Central did to start out the game, probably looking to put on a little bit of pressure, get a defensive boost as they make Jayla Robinson miss there.
See Robinson down in the paint early, getting up shots. That's what Central wants to see.
Mainly with that, you just want to build her confidence more and more going through the rest of the game, especially if it's this close throughout the rest of the game. And we'll see Sam Taylor take a spill there. It looks like she's a little shaken up. She gets up, and it looks like her hand there.
Yeah, she took a pretty hard fall. It looked like she kind of tripped over her feet there.
If we get the chance, I would like to take another look at that replay. It looked like her hand got caught up in the defender's foot there. Shots up for Riley Henderson. Off. The ball goes out. And here we go. She goes up. Yeah, and it looks like it just gets kind of caught under the foot if you take a look at her left hand.
Her left hand, yeah. She hits the floor first, and you don't want to fall and catch yourself because your hands will get caught up.
And there it is, Riley Henderson with her first three-pointer of the game.
Her first points of the game.
Yeah, and that's kind of surprising to me because last night it looked like she was making 3 after 3 and could not miss. And then the answer there from Mia Panton. Mia Panton up to 8 points now. She had 5 points in the first quarter alone, very early in it as well, and didn't score again. I wonder if that was a point of emphasis from the Spartans.
And there we see Robinson in the paint, and she gets the rebound and the putback to make her the leading scorer for Central.
Really the leading scorer overall. I was not expecting her to come out and score this much, but her confidence and her grit inside, it's a very good.
And that's someone you don't want to leave open at the three-point line but catch a break.
Yeah, the defense catches a huge break there. When that shot left her hands, I thought it was going in.
I mean, that's all you can expect when Addie Henderson has not missed a three-point shot.
Yeah, she she took over in the first half, really in the second quarter mainly, to get her team back into it. And so I was surprised that didn't fall. Jayla Robinson again. You cannot stop her right now.
And a deep three, and that's good for Mia Panton. She is feeling good from behind the arc right now. And that'll be her 11th point, being the leading scorer for Notre Dame right now.
Whistle's blown, and I think that's for Olivia Wagner to tie her shoes. Looked like there's a little bit of confusion thinking there was a timeout, but it appears that's what it was called for. It looked like Henderson thought about maybe taking a shot there as she looked up at the rim. Great pass though. Shot's just off for Henderson. Henderson to Henderson connection. That's a great play right there. Just couldn't finish it off. Bulldogs now with the ball, holding it, slowing down the offense, trying to work within their plays.
To give an update on Sam Taylor, who we saw took a fall on her hand, she did go straight to the trainers and got it wrapped up. So her right hand is all wrapped up from that fall. Now I will be interested to see if she will come back into this game.
Yeah, looks like she's kind of holding it a little bit weird on her thumb there, but she is at the front of the bench, so I'm guessing it won't be too much of an effect throughout the rest of this game.
And with her hand tape like that, I wonder how that's going to affect her shot, because you know that tape stiffens your arm up, or your hand up, so it's definitely going to change your shot. You're going to have to shoot different. And at the shot clock,
no good. Bulldogs now. Shot clock resets. I thought she was going to shoot that there. Dribbling around. Gets it to Barnett, who gets it to go.
Great job by Mia Panton right there. Dribbling around and finding an open Barnett under the rim for an easy 2.
And right now, I would probably go to the pick and roll with Abby Henderson, maybe get her open shot. And I would put Jayla Robinson there, maybe get her on the roll there, get her inside.
And as Robinson and Wagner fight for the ball, they call a foul before on Wagner. And from the replay and what I saw, I didn't see a foul.
I did not either. It looked like she had her hands on the ball.
And there we see Jayla Robinson putting it in. 18 points for her on the night. We will see her break 20 tonight. She almost has half the points for Central.
Yeah, which is an amazing feat considering how much Addie Henderson has scored in this game. And there's Jayla Robinson with a block too. Jayla Robinson is just not going away anywhere in this game.
Shoot it.
And that's an easy shot right there just off the... Henderson to Henderson now. Gets it into Robinson. And she almost gets it over Wagner there. I thought it was going to go.
I feel like Robinson could have dribbled around more and worked Wagner more than what she did and got a better shot take, but it almost fell either way.
And I feel like right now, oh, that is a hard foul. I can hear the slap all the way over here.
I mean, Jayla Robinson trying to use her height for an advantage and swat the ball and swat it right into Aubrey Kieran's face.
And that one.
Here we see on the replay, jumps up and I guess it was her hand or arm that she slapped. I thought it was her face at first.
It went right into that forearm area and it was loud. Nonetheless, free throws here. And that'll tie the game up. She has a chance to take the lead now. Aubrey Kieran at the line. And right now, as it looks, that is her first 2 points of the game. Third one does not fall.
And it looks like a lane violation.
Lane violation there. She will get another chance at this third free throw. Shots up, just off again. Now Central bringing it up. You don't want to leave. Do not want to leave her open, and the Bulldogs are not giving her any room. And there's a foul called there. Right there, you just saw Sam Taylor shoot that three. It looks like that wrap is not going to affect her shot selection very much. She's still very confident and very comfortable shooting those threes right now. Riley Henderson at the line. First shot is off. Game all tied up. Riley Henderson at the line looking to put the Lady Spartans up. And it goes. 2 minutes, 59 seconds left on the clock. Spartans have come out of their full court press. Still playing that zone, and it looks like it has been working. An offensive error there, an unforced turnover. Spartans bringing it up. Riley Henderson with the ball. And that one will go off of Skylar Kraft as the referee. Great defensive play to stop that pass. Otherwise, I think it would have been an easy layup there. Spartans get the ball in. Straight up defense from Eliza Barnett there. Easily affects the shot. Jayla Robinson checking back into the game. She will probably look to take over the rest of this quarter is what my guess is. Troy, what do you think?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she did. She's been having a great game so far, dominating the paint. And would be the most likely person to take over in this game.
Yeah,
and there we see her with a block on a pass, and that ends in a turnover, so she might get a chance here now to score. Working on Barnett in the paint, but block. That is someone you don't try working the paint. But
look at the determination there.
And it looks Robinson. Like we have someone down. I believe it's DeJournette. Got hit pretty hard by Robinson when they were fighting over the ball. She's really slow to get up. She's having something with her leg or hip. Trainers and coach coming out to check on her.
See what happened here on this play.
You can see Robinson very aggressively goes in there, and that
I'm guessing
right
it'll be on the
not,
right leg. It just buckled there and gave out on her.
And you almost saw the ref. He threw up his arm like he was going to call a foul on that and then didn't. I don't think it would have been a wrong call to call a foul there because Robinson definitely came in very aggressively with her body. Kind of chucked DeJournette out right out of the way. And DeJournette's actually a freshman for the Bulldogs.
However, she is a very good player, very strong, very capable of taking over the role. She's walking off the floor, no help. Looks like no limp, so that is a very good sign for the Bulldogs.
It actually looks like Sophie Journette is the only freshman on the team, which is kind of crazy to look at.
Yeah, and looking at Jayla Robinson as well, she is just a sophomore. She has a lot of room for improvement, and looking at her in this game, in a three there from Skylar Kraft. However, looking at Jayla Robinson, it looks like she will be a great player going throughout these next couple of years of high school. Three-pointer is up and in for Sam Taylor.
And that is the same person who had the wrist tape on her hand, and it looks like it didn't affect her at all.
Not at all. She is still very confident shooting the ball, and she gets that one to go. Sam Taylor She's got 6 points here. Look at that. Beautiful three-point shot there. Takes the open look with her feet set. An amazing throw there. Trying to get it out to Kraft here. She's looking to work. Pass. Tries to get it into Barnett.
Finally back.
But just a little bit too slow on that pass. Sam Taylor up again and in. Bottoms. Sam Taylor, even with the hurt hand, playing through it. 9 points now.
Maybe that's all she needed to get hot is a little bit of wrist tape, and she's not gonna miss.
I thought we were gonna see that shot go up
Here
there.
she is again.
Another
Sam Taylor.
one. Nylon.
Back to back to back. From the three-point line. Beat the hot hand. 12 points, Sam Taylor.
Three-pointers definitely have been playing a big part in this game for the Central Spartans. Sam Taylor bringing it up now.
10 seconds left on the clock. Sam Taylor dribbling up top. Looking for one shot here. Central is. That is not the shot you want.
And it looked like it got tipped a little bit there. That shot from Wagner would not have counted, but I think that shot there that went up from Anna Halterman did get tipped.
It did, and I do not think that was the shot that should have been the last shot. I feel like you should pass it around. You have a few hot hands, Robinson, Henderson, and Sam Taylor. And I think you try to get it like a three-pointer to make it go up by 10, because a double-digit lead takes a toll on the opposite team than just a 7-point, 9-point difference.
Yes, definitely. And really, if you look at anyone on the floor right now, Riley Henderson, Addie Henderson, and Sam Taylor, along with Jayla Robinson, were all on the floor there. There could have definitely been a slightly easier look. However, with the clock running down, I'm not completely against that shot there.
Central Spartans lead 50-43 on Cape Notre Dame Bulldogs. It's been all Central in this second half, really. And even in the end of the first half, because by the looks of it, Notre Dame came out real hot, got up by over 10 points, and then just let that lead dwindle away, and now is looking at a 7-point deficit, and Central gets the ball back.
Yeah.
Right here to start the fourth period. So you have to stop this Central Spartans team if you want a chance to win this game.
Like you mentioned, the Bulldogs did get off to a very hot start to start out the game. They were up, I believe, 12 points at the end of the first quarter, and ever since then it's been all Central. Bulldogs looking to pass around. Barnett there takes the shot. I feel like she could have dribbled that in a little bit more, gotten a little easier look. Into Robinson. She goes up and fouled. Robinson has a chance now to get her point total up to 20 at the line. Taking a look at the replay here.
It's a very obvious and clear foul.
Yeah, she did get some of the ball, but she did come all the way across of her arms. First shot is up and no good for Robinson. Robinson's second shot is up and off the back rim. Bulldogs bringing it up. That's Patton. Gets it to the corner. Bulldogs still spreading the floor out very well. But this 2-3 zone is just stifling right now.
And that will be a push on Jayla Robinson. Just outboarded by Eliza Barnett. It's kind of hard to get that ball away from Barnett when it's up so high.
Yeah, and with that, it's just when she's boxed out by Barnett there, she has really no chance of getting that ball because of Barnett's length. And there she is, Barnett, just as we, right on cue, she comes in and scores the ball. Alterman passes it in to Henderson. Shot soft, Robinson fighting for it. And they'll say that goes off of Olivia Wagner. That looked like a very close play from down here. The ref did have a great angle on it though. Wagner finds an open teammate, just can't get it to go. Bulldogs bringing it up. Shot, short corner is off. The Spartans are looking to start something here. Right here, it looks like the defense is just going to be too much.
Surprised that it's not 5 seconds.
Yeah.
She was up on her for quite a bit of time. And I didn't see the counting start until she picked up her dribble, but it should have started while she was up in her face.
Yes, definitely. And I'm surprised right when Addie Henderson got the ball there, I'm surprised she did not shoot because she had an open look at the basket. However, the shot does not go up. Timeout, Francis Howell Central. They're up 5 points. It looks like Notre Dame's playing with a little bit of fire now, Troy. A little bit of a chip on their shoulder. They're ready to come back. They do not want to lose this game. And I'm not sure about you, but I think they can do it.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance that Notre Dame comes back here. They're playing hard out there. They're starting to step it up on defense. They just need to execute on the offensive side of things now.
And right now, because you did mention that, I feel like the way that they will look is most likely going to be to Eliza Barnett in the paint. Just because of her length and determination, I feel like she can be the boost that the Bulldogs need to come back in this game. It'll be the Lady Spartans here passing in.
6 minutes and 19 seconds left to play in this game. Central up by 5 in Central ball. And that's someone you don't leave open. And it is not gonna fall. Can't make them all.
I feel like right there she was just surprised to see how far open she was. Her eyes got very big as she saw that open look. A little bit of a wayward pass there from Henderson. Again, Central looks like they're just playing a little bit too fast right now. Needs to slow it down, work back within their offense. I thought that shot was gonna go up. What a pass, and blocked.
And that's gonna be called out every time. Jayla Robinson, it's starting to look like the first period right now with Eliza Barnett just shutting everything in the paint down. And you just can't come from out of bounds and jump in and try to save the ball, or that's going to be called out of bounds every time.
Yes, and like you said, it's looking like the first period with Eliza Barnett. That's when she really got hot. That's when she was really taking over the game. So right now I expect them to go to her on both sides of the court as they did there. And she'll go to the line.
I didn't see it from where we were at.
First shot is up, just off. Eliza Barnett, very gritty player, to say the least. She's got 14 points in this game. Lady Spartans here. Barnett missed both of those. And this close to the game, you have to make your free throws in crunch time. Shots up, and bottoms. Addie Henderson again. I believe that's the first three we've seen from her since the first half.
But that is her 5th three on this game. 5 threes in one game is very impressive. And I guarantee she'll get a few more to shoot by the time this game's over with.
Shots up, Barnett can't get it to go. Henderson. it looks like they're looking at Henderson on every drive. It's just the defense is right there. And then Taylor.
Sam Taylor.
And that one is in. Sam Taylor and Addie Henderson, both with 15 points. Jayla Robinson with 18. This team is in takeover mode right now.
I believe Sam Taylor and Henderson are both at 5 threes, if I'm not wrong.
I believe you are correct. And then there's Addie Henderson with a steal there. Addie Henderson's been great on the defensive side as well. Screen. Looking to set up a 3-point opportunity here, I believe. Lady Spartans. And there's Riley Henderson driving in and getting a nice floater. Easy shot there, Central. Now up 13.
And that's just a costly mistake right there by the Bulldogs. Kind of fast pass from Panton to Karen, and Karen couldn't hold on to that quick pass.
And it looks like the Bulldogs are too focused on trying to get quick points to come back in this game. There's still a lot of time left on the clock, especially with this shot clock. Because I feel like the shot clock is going to play a big role in a lot of games, especially in crunch time, with offenses trying to hold the ball and defenses also knowing that the offense can't hold the ball for the rest of the game. Troy, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a lot more points from both of these teams to finish out the game. Notre Dame is going to need to step it up on defense. Central needs to keep scoring because Notre Dame has been answering just quietly, and that's why it hasn't grown to a crazy lead just yet.
Yeah, and Notre Dame was only down 5 just a minute ago, and now it's been slowly slipping away. However, Notre Dame's points have come on big runs, so Central needs to be on the lookout for that. Riley Henderson bringing up the ball now. Goes right back to her in the corner for Taylor. Taylor dribbling around, trying to find something. Great pass there. Taylor driving in. And the ref says she stepped on the baseline.
And there's one of the turnovers the Bulldogs needed. Now they just need to capitalize on it.
And with that turnover, clock stops. Lets the Bulldogs get a rest. Able to work within their offense now. And a cross-court pass. Shot is up. Just long. Wagner went for the board, and they say it'll be off Henderson.
I didn't think Henderson got there in time.
I don't think so either.
Here's the replay.
And yes, she did get there.
Did she touch it though? I don't know if she touched it because the ball did not change.
And Taylor there, great defensive play to get the steal. Dives on the ground. They're going to get it right back to her, feeding the hot hand. Henderson back to Taylor. I thought that shot was going to go up.
The way she's shooting, I feel like it should have.
Taylor definitely thought about that one. They have her open right now. But then Barnett comes out, intimidated her a little bit there.
8 seconds on the shot clock here for Central. And they lose the ball, but got bailed out there with a foul. So that will reset the shot clock.
Looks like she just threw it right off the Bulldog defender, and I feel like from the ref's perspective, it almost looked like she got hit on the back of her arm there, causing her to throw that off. But I don't believe so. Central now trying to look for their shooters, but the defense has definitely stepped up and not allowed too much from them.
I think this is where you need to hit Robinson in the paint. This is where she started doing really good.
And Henderson had a wide open Taylor in the corner. It just looks like she saw her a little bit too late to make that pass.
And we see the whole Bulldogs bench come in.
I don't know if I completely agree with that decision. They're bringing in the subs, the reserves, to close out this game. The game's not super close, but it's not out of reach just yet.
Yeah, 13-point game, and Central hasn't done anything great recently.
Not at all. And I feel like the Bulldogs have a great chance at coming back in this game if they have their starters, if they have their best girls on the court. Taylor's look open, calling for the ball. She's just got to go get it now. Henderson to Henderson.
I'd love to see Central get the ball in to the paint to Robinson so she can break that 20 marker.
Yeah, I don't believe Robinson scored since the third quarter.
Step on to the floor for Francis Howell Central.
Bulldogs with the ball now. Do you want to go? Do you want to go? Bulldogs at the line now. A minute 13 left on the clock. 13-point deficit. Chance to bring it down to 11.
And Central did bring their subs in. So that means Jayla Robinson's checking out with 18 points. Did not reach that 20 marker just yet, but an amazing game from Jayla Robinson. And stay tuned after the game. We will interview Jayla Robinson as the player of the game.
Yeah, great game by her. Dominated the paint all the way through, offensive and defensive end. And just a very impressive feat there. Now with both of the reserves coming into the game, it looks like this game's going to be out of reach for the Bulldogs. Central looking to hold it, but you have to remember the shot clock. And right there, shot went up, no good. Bulldogs with the ball. 40 seconds left in this game. Bulldogs holding the ball here. Shot will go up, no good. Bulldogs still fighting though. Shot will go up and in.
11-point game now.
Now Central just turning the ball over time and time again, and a foul there.
No, a double dribble. A double dribble.
Double dribble
which
there.
I did see the double dribble. It was a pretty obvious one.
It was a double dribble. I thought they might have called a foul a little bit before, however, they did not. Pass in there, and now Francis Howell Central Lady Spartans can hold the ball till the buzzer. And that will be the game. Central taking over after the first quarter on, winning by 11 points. Troy, great game. What are your thoughts?
I mean, kind of like you said, Central just took away with it after the first period. The Bulldogs really needed to capitalize because they had such a big lead in the first period. And that's just, as a team, you need to work on. Once you get that lead, you need to maintain it and keep it going. And they just could not do that tonight. We had a few standout players on Francis Howell Central Spartans. We had Sam Taylor with 15 points, Addie Henderson with 15 points, and Jayla Robinson with 18, leading scorer of the game. And you can't ask much more of those three players, sinking threes left and right, and then Jayla Robinson just taking care of business in the paint. You really, as a coach, you're just happy with that performance, and you had your other players implemented in different parts of the game. So just a great game overall by the Spartans.
Yes, 100%. I'll be right here with the player interview with Jayla Robinson.
We will be back. We will be back very shortly for the player of the game, Jayla Robinson.
DK Nelson here with our player of the game, Jayla Robinson. Jayla, 18 points in this game. After coming off a loss in your first game, what was your mentality coming into this one?
We just wanted to get a win today. All of us were really excited to play again. Back-to-back gave us another opportunity to do better than we did yesterday.
Yes, 100%. And taking care of business in the paint, what are you excited for going into tomorrow?
Hopefully to get another win, get some more points on the board. Hopefully we get a good one. I'm sure I'm positive we can do it.
Thank you, Jayla. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the rest of the games of this tournament. Early and a turnover. And they're Riley. The Bulldogs again spacing the floor really well. Shots up, just off front rim. Rebound goes to the Bulldogs, and it's balls down. Skip pass. And that shot's up mid-range. And that shot's up. And another three, swinging it. And that ball's passed in right into Eliza Barnett. Now the Spartans' confidence from the three-point.
On the three-point line, wide open, and you need some points here. You're down by.
When that ball went into the paint. Early and a turnover. And they're Riley. When that ball went into the paint, the Bulldogs had at least.
And gets a wide open three look and sinks it. They'll ultimately get others open to potentially get some points on
Up the ball now to the wing. Shots up, and you cannot leave her open. That shot. Decides to pass it off back in. Great pass there. That
shot ability is making open shots for others.
And take as many shots as she did yesterday. She was on fire. Central swinging it around now. Shot is up, and that is.
Your hands will get caught up. And a deep three, and that's good for Mia Panton. She is.
I did not either. It looked like she had her hands on the ball.
And there we see Jayla Rock.
Just like looking at her in this game, a little bit too slow on that pass. Sam Taylor up again and in. I thought we were going to see that shot go up
Here
there.
she is again.
Another one! All because of Barnett's length. And there she is, Barnett just. Shots up and bottoms. Shots up and bottoms. Lady Spartans. And there's Riley.